First of all, let's see, how many people here walked in a parade with Joe Walsh? Could you raise your hand? Whoa, look at that. All right, give yourself a hand. Are there Joe Walsh streetwalkers here? Oh, look at that. I see a lot of men with their hand raised. We have to have counseling. Anyway, everybody, congratulations. We've done it. Joe Walsh is the new congressman.
And Joe Walsh is in the building.
Joe said to come up here and say a few words. I think I thought about it. I was going to give some great speeches, maybe, who knows, some Thomas Paine quotes, Benjamin Franklin. Anyway, there's so many great stories throughout history, but you know what? I think we're living a great moment in history right now.
Amen.
I think that the people stood up and they wanted a voice in Washington. And I hate using people, but Joe, I'm sorry if you can hear me, but you know, we've all been using you. Anyway, I just wanted to say, everyone from 912 Patriots, thank you. All the other grassroots organizations, Palatine, Tea Party, Great Awakening. I know a lot of us donated, or a lot of time. Oh, and the RLC. Oh, and of course, Bruce Donnelly, the analytical genius.
What about those 912 Patriots?
What's that?
Let's hear Congressman Walsh speak.
Yeah! Anyway, all right, we're little about better speaks. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Tom Weber.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have someone special that's going to introduce Joe, and he's going to come out here in about 10 seconds. I believe this gentleman was the very first volunteer for Joe, when Joe first put his petitions in to run. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please introduce Mr. Jim Mayer.
Woo, Jim!
Where's Jakey?
Jakey's here. Just can you stand up, Jakey? You know what's funny because I wasn't going to go that way. Okay, now there's my 7-year-old son. Now I've been apolitical. I'll keep this under 2 minutes. I've been apolitical my entire adult life. I got madder and madder in 09. I went to D.C. on September 12th in 09. I was not going to go. I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there. I did. I met a couple hundred people of those 500,000 people that were there, and none of them had done anything political before. Came back, walked around looking at the gubernatorial candidates. Joe Walsh's brother was a friend of mine, and he knew how upset I was with Melissa Bean. So he said, "You should meet my brother." So I met Joe. I think it was around September 23rd. And I said, "Well, I'm going to talk to all the other candidates, and then I'll make up my mind." And 10 minutes later, I had made up my mind. And Joe's a very inspirational guy. I have one goal: to make life better for my 7-year-old son.
Amen.
I did not know 99% of the people in this room a year ago. I did not know Joe Walsh. I knew none of you except my wife and my son and a couple people at our table. What I'm so excited about is I want our country to survive. I want our country to prosper. And I've hooked up with a group of people, which is you people in this room. I saw the hands go up. We did it. Not every one of of the people in here who walked. Some of them did 20 times more than others, but one thing, we were talking about this last night with Joe. We had about 1,000 volunteers. Maybe the first 100 did 50% of the work, but without the last 10% of the work done, we would not have won. It was a group effort by a bunch of people who have a common reality. And you guys are my new best friends. Because instead of moaning and groaning, we got off our butts and we kicked somebody out.
Amen. Yes, we did.
That wonderful Nancy Pelosi and that wonderful Senate Majority Leader and our wonderful President got us off our butts. And Joe Walsh did not quit. Joe Walsh went through fire and hell and with very little money, but everybody in here and all the volunteers. I'll give you an example. One guy who I worked with, he drove up from Florida today because he wanted to be here. Wow. Joe Walsh. Okay, so that's how much Joe inspired us. Now, we got something going. Let's keep it going. And let's get local politicians, let's get local school boards. Now we got somebody who's a congressman. We created a congressman, and he's going to help us. So let's stick together. And now I want to introduce a guy who I have a profound, astounding amount of respect for because he just made it go right when everything was going wrong. And he pulled it out. Joe Walsh, our congressman-elect from the 8th Congressional District.
It's time to take our country back.
Amen.
Stop this headline. We're going to think about our kids.
Before I'm a Republican, I'm a patriot and a conservative without a problem. I'm Joe Walsh and I approve this message because real conservative change starts right here, right now.
Congratulations, Joe.